In the vast expanse of our astrological charts, a mysterious and often misunderstood celestial body holds profound significance: Black Moon Lilith. This enigmatic point in space is not a physical object, but rather a mathematical point that represents the moon's farthest distance from the Earth, also known as the lunar apogee. This point in space, associated with the dark moon's orbit, represents a primal and untamed energy within us all, particularly for women. It symbolizes the raw, instinctual aspects of our nature that are often suppressed or ignored in our daily lives. Black Moon Lilith speaks to our hidden desires, our shadow selves, and our innate power. It calls us to acknowledge the parts of ourselves that we may fear or deny, urging us to integrate these aspects into our conscious awareness. Often feared and demonized, Lilith's story is one of rebellion, resilience, and ultimately, liberation. Her narrative challenges the traditional roles and expectations placed upon women, encouraging a break from conformity. She challenges us to confront the societal norms and expectations that seek to confine us. By embracing Lilith's energy, we can find the courage to defy limitations and pursue our true passions and desires. By understanding Lilith's energy, we can embark on a journey of self-discovery, embracing our authentic selves and stepping into our power. This journey is not always easy, but it is profoundly rewarding, leading to a deeper sense of self-awareness and fulfillment. This essay delves into the depths of Black Moon Lilith, exploring her mythology, symbolism, and profound influence on our soul's journey. Through stories and symbols, we can gain insights into our own lives and the challenges we face. Through Lilith, we can uncover the hidden truths within ourselves and embrace the fullness of our being. By doing so, we honor the complexity and richness of our inner worlds, finding strength in our shadows and light in our darkness.
Lilith's story, rooted in ancient mythology, is a tale that has fascinated and intrigued people for centuries. It sets the stage for understanding her astrological significance, as well as her symbolic representation in various cultures. In Jewish folklore, Lilith is often depicted as Adam's first wife, created equal to him in every way, sharing the same essence and spirit. However, she refused to submit to his authority, demanding equality and autonomy, a stance that was revolutionary for her time. This act of defiance led to her exile, casting her as a figure of rebellion and transgression, a symbol of resistance against patriarchal norms. While traditional interpretations often portray Lilith as a demonic seductress, a closer look reveals a different narrative, one of strength and resilience. Lilith's story is one of a woman who dared to challenge the status quo, refusing to conform to societal expectations and norms. Her exile represents the consequences women often face for embracing their independence and asserting their power, a timeless struggle. Lilith's story resonates deeply with women who have experienced oppression, silencing, or a denial of their inherent worth, echoing their own battles. Her myth reminds us that true freedom comes from embracing our authentic selves, even in the face of adversity, and finding strength in our individuality.
Lilith's exile and association with the serpent further illuminate her symbolic significance. The serpent, often viewed as a symbol of temptation and sin, also represents wisdom, transformation, and the primal feminine energy. Lilith's connection to the serpent suggests a deep understanding of the natural world and the power of feminine energy. Her exile, rather than diminishing her power, amplified it. Cast out into the wilderness, Lilith became a force to be reckoned with, embodying the untamed and unapologetic aspects of the feminine. She reminds us that true power comes from within, not from external validation or societal approval. Lilith's story encourages us to embrace the parts of ourselves that society may deem unacceptable or undesirable. By integrating our shadow selves, we can access our full potential and live with authenticity.
In astrology, Black Moon Lilith represents a point in our birth charts where we may experience a heightened sense of rebellion, independence, and raw, unfiltered energy. It is a place of shadow and light, where our deepest desires and fears reside. For women, Black Moon Lilith holds particular significance, representing a primal feminine power that has often been suppressed or denied. This astrological point challenges us to confront our shadow selves, the parts of ourselves that we may try to hide or deny. It is through this confrontation that we can begin to heal old wounds, reclaim our power, and step into our authentic selves. Black Moon Lilith reminds us that true strength lies in embracing our vulnerability, our anger, and our sexuality. It is through this integration that we can achieve true wholeness and liberation.
The Shadow Self, facing our hidden truths. Black Moon. Lilith's energy encourages us to confront our shadow selves, the parts of ourselves that we may try to keep hidden from the world, and even from ourselves. These shadow aspects are not inherently negative, they are simply parts of ourselves that we have disowned or repressed over time, often due to societal or personal pressures. They may include our anger, our sexuality, our aggression, and other intense emotions that we might find difficult to accept, or any other aspect of ourselves that we deem unacceptable or too challenging to face. By acknowledging and integrating our shadow selves, we can begin to heal old wounds and step into our full potential, unlocking parts of ourselves that we never knew existed. This process can be challenging, but it is ultimately liberating and transformative. When we embrace our shadow selves, we embrace the fullness of who we are, allowing us to live more authentically and freely. Black Moon Lilith reminds us that true strength comes from facing our fears and embracing all parts of ourselves, even the ones that make us uncomfortable. It is through this courageous act that we find true empowerment and inner peace.
Lilith's gifts, embracing our authentic selves. While Black Moon Lilith is often associated with shadow and darkness, her energy also brings forth incredible gifts. Lilith's influence can empower us to embrace our authenticity. Lilith encourages us to live in alignment with our true selves, regardless of societal expectations. She also teaches us to set healthy boundaries, honoring our needs and setting firm boundaries with those who try to control or manipulate us. Lilith reminds us of our innate power and encourages us to use it to create the lives we desire. And of course, Lilith liberates us from shame and guilt surrounding our sexuality, empowering us to experience pleasure and intimacy fully. By integrating Lilith's energy, we can embrace our true selves and live with greater freedom and authenticity.
Breaking free, Lilith's call to liberation. Black Moon. Lilith's energy is a call to liberation, urging us to break free from the constraints that hold us back. This liberation can manifest in various aspects of our lives, including breaking free from limiting beliefs. Lilith encourages us to question societal norms and challenge beliefs that no longer serve us. She empowers us to liberate ourselves from toxic relationships, walking away from those that diminish our worth or stifle our growth. Lilith also reminds us to embrace our independence, knowing that we are whole and complete on our own. She encourages us to pursue our passions and dreams. By heeding Lilith's call to liberation, we can create a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and aligned with our true selves.
Section 8. The Feminine Journey, Navigating the Depths. Black Moon. Lilith's journey is intricately linked to the feminine experience. Her story resonates with women who have faced oppression, silencing, and a denial of their power. Lilith's energy encourages women to reclaim their voices, honor their bodies, and step into their power. By understanding and integrating Lilith's energy, women can navigate the complexities of their feminine journey with greater awareness, strength, and authenticity.
Section 9. Lilith in Aspect Understanding Her Influence. Black Moon. Lilith's influence in our birth charts is further revealed through its aspects to other planets and points. These aspects provide insights into how Lilith's energy manifests in our lives and the challenges and opportunities she presents. For example, Lilith conjunct Venus may indicate a need to break free from conventional relationship patterns and embrace a more authentic expression of love. Lilith square Pluto may suggest a deep-seated need for control and a tendency to attract power struggles. Understanding Lilith's aspects in our charts can help us navigate these challenges with greater awareness and make conscious choices that align with our highest good.
Section 10. Integrating Lilith, Embracing Wholeness. Integrating Black Moon. Lilith's energy is a lifelong journey of self-discovery and acceptance. It requires us to confront our shadow selves, embrace our authenticity, and step into our power. This integration is not about becoming perfect or erasing our shadows. It is about embracing the fullness of who we are, light and dark. It is through this integration that we can achieve true wholeness and live with greater purpose and meaning. Section 11. Conclusion. The continuing journey. Black Moon. Lilith's journey is a continuous process of self-discovery and transformation. By embracing her energy, we embark on a path of liberation, authenticity, and empowerment. Lilith's story reminds us that true strength lies in embracing our vulnerability, our shadow selves, and our innate power. Through her, we can reclaim our voices, honor our bodies, and create lives that are aligned with our true selves. As we continue to explore the depths of Black Moon Lilith, we unlock a wellspring of wisdom and strength within ourselves, empowering us to live with greater purpose, passion, and authenticity.